Right, so do you kind of remember what state that your guy was in when all this shit was happening?
Yeah, he was running for the archway, and then it collapsed right
Yeah.
after Jeremy and his bird until I got through it, and I was like
Yep.
stuck on the outside.
Okay. So, you were stuck on the inside of the tree, actually.
Well, the
And
inside of the
basically,
tree, but the outside of the archway
correct.
that was inside the tree. Yeah, and I was miniaturized still. And then so I'd lose the effect of the invisibility to animal spell because Jeremy had that when he ran through, and and then I would be inside the tree and miniaturized. Then there was rats outside the tree. I remember that we like bypassed using the spell.
Just making a session note inside of the Obsidian portal. And alright. So, take that out, take
Oh yeah, Kaspar was
that
also
out.
with me. Okay.
Correct. Alright. So you were correct in stating that. So Jozan had went right through the tree, and he was doing this as basically the entire tree was shaking around you, and you could see like bits and pieces of the wood just like crumbling about. Um, Through the upper portions of the tree, you could see just like digging through the pulp of this tree and like ripping it apart piece by piece inside of like this rotted old tree. Uh, Crashed down an animal, and the debris that came falling off of the tree actually closed up the hole that you entered from and left from as a result of this.
Okay.
The only light that or that remains to shine through the tree is through a hollow entrance that seems to be coming from higher up inside of the tree that's providing light for the inside of it, inside of this place. Standing before you, uh, as it crashes into the ground and stands back up, appears to be an enormous looking rodent with huge, huge claws on it and uh, a very, very vicious looking maw.
Okay.
A streak of fur runs the length of it that seems to be of different color than the brown that pervades most of its body. And it seems to snarl at you with great ferocity. It looks quite displeased with your presence here.
Okay. I'm going to So do I see any other ways I could go besides the two that collapsed?
As far as you can see currently, the only
Oh,
way that leads outwardly is through a hole higher up in the tree.
all right. Is there
The
any
other entrances are severely blocked right now.
Okay. Is there any ways to climb to that hole that I can see quickly while
Um,
glancing?
the insides of this tree look very jagged, so you could probably find good hand and footholds inside of here.
What does the rodent look like? Oh, can I get control of my token? Sorry.
Oh, let's see.
Let's see what spells I have left. I'm trying to
Edit.
find what spells I've used. Cause
It's yeah, you're all logged in on your other account. That's why. You're
oh
on
really?
Larry, yeah, instead of Avaniel. It's fine.
My
It
bad.
doesn't matter.
All right, so I have used an identify. That's it. Okay, good to know. All right, so oh yeah, so what does the rodent look like? Sorry. Or here, I'll just see what I know about the rodent. Well, let me see. Knowledge.
Okay.
I'm assuming nature.
Yes, it's going to be a knowledge nature check.
Okay, so boom. Probably decent amount at least.
Are you serious? Oh no, hold on. Sorry. I had it. I recently updated Comment Manager and it has some issues with it.
See if I have any effects on me or anything. No.
Okay,
Alright,
so
let's see.
you know,
Okay.
you know that this thing is actually just a Wolverine. However,
It's
because of
pretty
your
short.
current size, it is actually enormous comparative to you. When you shrunk down into this tree, you became roughly the size of Tele.
Do I know if Wolverines are good at climbing or not?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and give you more information that you would know as a result of this. You know that they're very keen at finding things with their scent. You know that they're very perceptive about their surroundings. Uh, you also know that they are quite vicious, and when attacked or threatened, they can just become ferocious predators driven by rage and animal instinct. They are able to innately climb things you're aware of, and they do burrow often into the ground as well.
I shouldn't have any damage on me. I don't know what that's from.
From the previous encounters with the ankegs and stuff. You didn't heal, I don't think.
Oh,
That is literally a copy paste from the previous map that you guys were at.
for some reason I forgot to put it on the. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part. I knew that they're ferocious, and I know that they are.
They tend to whip themselves into like an angry rage whenever they are attacked. They're particularly tough. You know that they do frequent like hovels and trees because they are able to climb and dig quite well.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to fight then. Because I was thinking of maybe casting Expedious Retreat and telling Kaspar to just go invisible and have us like get
Try
away.
and escape. Okay.
Yeah, but if they're good at climbing, and I know that they're good at climbing, then that's not going to be a realistic option. So we're going to probably have to fight it. So let's see if I have any spells
So,
real quick.
all right, let's go ahead and go into initiative order in this case, because neither of you are really surprised at each other. Like him digging through the tree and like crashing into the ground, like he's not able to get us a prize round. Okay, so Kaspar, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a d20 and add his initiative, which is what's your initiative, Kaspar? 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up the initiative window. That initiative 11 for Kaspar, and you are is 8 accurate for you as well?
Yeah, I have +3, but I rolled shitty.
Okay, let's open up initiative on this window as well, so that people that are watching could see if they so
Wonder
chose.
how good Wolverines are. Oh, they have 4 legs, so that means they're better at 4-legged animals are better at like balancing and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Greece probably no.
All right, there we go.
Expedious Retreat probably no because this area is small. Deadeye Lore is not useful. Gravity Bow. Gravity Bow. I guess I'll try that. Okay. That's gonna be my first thing, and then I'll start fighting.
Okay, sorry about this. I'm trying to set up the other spectator, essentially. Okay, so now the Wolverine is going to take his initiative.
Actually. Actually.
Okay, he's going to be going first. He like rolled a flat 17, so whatever his initiative is, he's going to be able to go. All right. So I'm looking at his attack statistics right now.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing is going to charge towards you, and it seems it's oddly intent upon attacking you, given that these things are typically just wild creatures.
Okay. Is there any type of
Okay, it
sense
moves
motive
up. It's
to see why or to?
right.
Well,
Let's take
I
a
guess
look.
I already can tell. But
Let's take a look. Actually, if sense motive is
sense
able
motive
to
tells me
learn
if they're not acting under their own will.
special, gain sense motive when trying to use this feat against a favorite enemy. I'll tell you what. Sure, we'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay.
You're gonna be taking a penalty though, because it's an animal.
Okay.
All right, you're really not sure what it could be. You think maybe it's just because it's territorial, maybe?
Okay.
All right. Because of how huge it is compared to you guys, it actually can attack from quite a distance away. So it's actually going to be able to attack you from here.
Okay.
So it is going to do its attack. What AC is it trying to hit? It's trying to hit
20.
a 20. Okay. And it will successfully hit. Looking again. Okay. Okay, so this thing like rushes up, like kind of waddling and hobbling over really quickly, and it just snaps at you much further than you would expect it to. Again, this thing is so huge, it's just off-putting to you. And this thing really digs into you. Just the sheer jaggedness of its teeth, and it starts to rip back and forth, almost taking you off your feet. But you manage to pull away just in time. It's going to take 13 damage off of you.
Okay.
Okay.
So that brings me down to 23. Yeah. Which is about
Clear.
46% health. So right around.
All right, Kaspar is going to... Okay, Kaspar disappears.
Okay.
And you can't sense him past that.
Holy shit.
But he says, I'll try to get around him.
Okay. So does it have 2 spaces of reach, essentially?
It has an amount of reach. Not going to tell you how much.
Okay.
But it does have reach.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's what I was going to tell Casper to do anyways, but if he says that, then I'm going to...
Well, he wants to try to initiate his sneak attacks, you know?
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to... Yeah, I was going to tell him, flank it. I'm going to draw my bow and pull and draw my shield and try to full defense. Well, let's see if I can. If I can't, then I'll be drawing my sword instead. So, total defense. So, I know it's supposed to be standard action +4. Okay, so that's gonna just take up my okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use my move action to draw my shield.
okay.
Or can I?
You fight
No, 5 foot
defensively
step.
as a full round action. Is that what you're doing? Or are you total defense? Or total defense? Yeah,
It's a
okay.
standard action, but
Okay.
so I can. Can you? Okay, so I know drawing a thing is a move action or can be combined with a move action. Is 5 foot step? You can only do that when you're not using a move action, correct?
No, if you don't use your move action to move.
To move. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna 5 foot step towards it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my move action to draw my shield, because I'm just dropping the bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my standard action to total defense.
Okay.
So
And that's going to be a +4, right? To your AC?
yes, on top of the shield, which is a plus. What shield do I have? Let's see. Gear, armor. Oh, heavy steel, so +2. So I'm gonna go up to 26.
All right. So that was your turn. All right, the creature tries to snap at you again. You said it's trying to hit a 26, correct?
Yeah, it's now 26.
All right, it tries to chop at you, and you like kind of jump back, like hop backwards. And the thing just gets a face full of dirt, and it starts to like cough and sneeze.
Okay. Man, I wish you could do stuff like kick dirt at something. To like
See if the other
do
things do
effects
anything.
similar to, but there's special moves to do stuff like that to throw
Okay.
sand or dirt at people.
As it's coughing and sneezing, it tries to like swipe at you with its claws, but they're just like not even close. Like you easily just get your shield in the way. Okay. Kaspar. Okay. Kaspar says, go ahead and hit him. Because he's not in a flank yet, you know?
Okay.
Like, you need to... Yeah. Because you're not in 5 foot. Yeah.
Shield right now is what I'm doing, essentially.
You need to be, like, within 5 feet for it to be a flank, so...
Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so very similar tactic. I'm going to step forward 5 feet. I'm going to draw my...
You might want to step 5 feet to the left, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Exactly. I'm not sure if that's flanking or not from where you would have been at. So.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'm trying to be on the opposite side.
Okay, that's fine.
Him yelling.
That's fine.
I'm gonna walk up to there then. Using my 5 foot step. I'm gonna use my move action to draw the sunblade.
Okay.
Sunblade. And then I can't do that. Lame. Can I do like this? No. I just can't do it. Okay. Well. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the sunblade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fight defensively and attack.
Okay. So you're going to take a -4 to your attack, but gain a +2 to AC, correct?
Yes. So instead of total defense AC of +4, it's going to go down to +2.
Okay. Go for it.
The fight defense. There it is. Boom. -4 to hit, +2 AC. Okay. Now let's see what that says. My 1d10 or +5 to hit. Okay. +5. So that's my attack.
Okay. Roll damage.
And then it's going to be 1d10 +4. 12.
Okay.
My AC is now 24 instead of 26.
All right. So you like, as this thing's like coughing and sneezing, you kind of like take a step up and swipe at it and get a really good cut across its midsection. The skin just sort of like splits open and you can see like fat of the creature just like kind of pushing out from its skin. And blood begins to pour out on the forest floor inside of the tree. Alright, so now Kaspar is going to take his readied action. And he is going to come out of hiding. And he's going to try to attack. The 8 plus...
Plus flank. Oh, I didn't add my flank bonus. I'm going to add that now. Oh, I guess I don't get it till now. So now I add that.
8 plus 7, it looks like.
Flanking.
So 15 plus flanking. Okay, so like... He comes in and he is going to do... Let's check how much he does first. So d6 for that, d6 for sneak attack. So 8. Does he have any pluses to damage? +1. So 8 plus 1, 9. Okay. So he kind of like jumps up behind and plunges his sword in between the ribs of the thing. And you can just hear the anguish and anger inside of this creature's voice. It just roars in protest. It's really more of a bark, I guess. But it clearly doesn't like whatever Kaspar plunged this into. Alright, so is the Wolverine's turn, and he is going to try to attack you. What AC is he trying to hit now? 22, right?
24.
24, okay.
24. Fight in defense.
24. Okay, so...
It's lucky that rangers are decent in combat, too. Not
Okay.
just ranged combat.
That's going to be 8. Alright. Okay. This creature, like, tries to attack back, and you can... it starts smashing at your shield, just... grabs at your arm, and you feel like your arm's just about to crush underneath of its jaws, but the armor just manages to hold. It's done its job admirably against this beast. So you manage to actually avoid all 3 of the attack's damage.
Nice.
You are up.
Okay. I'm going to attack it again. Now I should be a +7, so
Are you going to be fighting defensively or
yeah,
just
I'm still
attacking?
continuing to
Okay.
fight defensively. So that is to hit because of flanking.
Okay. Roll damage.
And D10 +4. I guess I could have just pressed up, but whatever. +4. 5.
All right. So this attack, you feel like you just barely skimmed on the creature, but you pretty much attacked in the same place as you did before, so you can start to see like muscle removing itself from the bone where you sliced the same spot, and more blood begins to emerge from the creature.
All right.
Okay. Kaspar is going to be up. Okay. So he once again tries to cut in with its short sword. Okay. Kaspar once again like jumps up and again tries to slam into this thing's ribs. And this time he gets a little higher. And with that little bit of extra height on this creature, it seems like he stabs into something and the thing like barks quickly and then becomes entirely silent. As Kaspar removes the blade from it, blood begins pouring out onto the ground, and the thing chomps at its mouth, but is unable to produce noise as it drops to the ground. Okay, combat is over.
All right. At first I was gonna try ranged, and then I thought, no, there's 2 of us. I better go into melee. It was a good decision.
Well, maintaining range would have been a problem against this thing, probably.
Yeah, that's why I decided against it, because I was like, we don't have room in this tree for me to run around and stuff, even if I have expeditious retreat. We don't have anybody to frontline since Jeremy's not here, so.
Yep.
I was like, I better just be the frontliner. That was a good choice, because Kaspar got in there and did a bunch of damage.
Alright, so what do we want to do here?